What's up, guys? It's your boy Average Gamer here, aka Detain, and we are playing another episode of the career mode with, or actually seasons mode with the Hornets. I'm not too sure what episode this is. Let me look real fast. This is episode 4, and as you see, we are on a 2-win streak right now, and we're still having home games. So I guess 4 straight home games, and then 2 straight away games after that. But hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys can, just leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We are playing the Utah Jazz, who are actually 0-2 right now, so shouldn't be too hard, you know. We've been having a great season so far. We recently just beat the Warriors in the last episode, so if you need to go check that out, you can go to my channel and look at that. But other than that, thank you guys for watching all my videos, and like I said, just leave a like and comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Charlotte Hornets. And now it's out to the Time Warner Cable Arena with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And the players getting together for a little chat as we're just about ready to get going here. We're coming to you from the Time Warner Cable Arena in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. Home of the Hornets. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, checking out Enes Kanter. What can we expect here?
Well, when you come in as a rookie at 6'11", 270, you're in good shape. There's no doubt that you're going to be able to compete physically at this level, and that's the case with Kanter. Now it's just a matter of gaining experience.
And Steve, he's put that size and strength to use right from the word go. A voracious offensive rebound with the knack to finish around the rim. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to Denver.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
and it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
And that one's good. Hurt.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Big part of why the Hornets were able to improve so much last year is they had an identity. And Steve, a veteran presence on the team. That goes a long way.
Well, they've had talent for quite some time, but without direction, it's not easy to make anything of it. I just think getting Al Jefferson in the middle kind of tied all those pieces together.
Now Hayward. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist missing from long range. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
He tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Burks, the pass to Burke. He kicks it to Favors. 6 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Burke. Oh, that's blocked. He feeds it to Vonleh. With the lead pass, Stevenson right through the D for the layup. Stevenson's got his first bucket in this one. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Burke kicks to Favors. Pass to Burke. And Jefferson sends it back. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Burke. And that one's good. Burke's got 5. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway
On tap, Wednesday, November 19th. Kevin Durant.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Well, the Jazz are 2 young, talented big men in Derek Favors and Enes Kanter. The question has been, can they play together?
I think you've got to give it more time to see if, in fact, they can play together, because ideally they would be a formidable duo, particularly at the defensive end and on the glass. And you don't want to give up on that possibility. At at this point in time. In today's NBA, you got to have some spacing to be effective, so you got to add some shooting if those two guys are going to be effective together.
Ryan Roberts out there with Henderson. Then it's Marvin Williams. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Taylor in at the 3 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Exum dishes to Booker. Passes it to Clark. Shoots it up. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way.
You guys, Enes Kanter, coming into the NBA as a player who could score inside and out. He's still looking for consistency in his jump shot. If he can hit the mid-range jumper consistently, that should help him and Favors share time on the court.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. There are a lot of questions as to how Dante Exum will develop as a player. He has the skill to be a 2-guard, but grew up playing point guard. He would prefer the point, saying that's the position that has got me here. That's what I want to be going forward. We'll see if the coaches agree, Kevin.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Doris.
So hard not to go for it when you see a chance for an alley-oop like there was there.
I know he wishes he hadn't. And for the Jazz, as last season wore on, more and more they started alternating Favors and Kanter to minimize their court time together. And that wasn't the initial idea. They were actually hoping to be able to play those guys together. And I still think they've got to continue to try to pursue that goal. And we'll see if they can mesh better on the court with the passing of time.
Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Good. Will it go? That's good. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Roberts kicks to Anderson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer coming when it did right at the end.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The second half just about to get going here.
A nice quarter for Henderson. He's got 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants. Gerald Henderson certainly helped by the acquisition of Al Jefferson, which created some space for him on the perimeter. And he's made great strides with his outside shot over his career.
Stevenson passes to Kid Gilchrist. Stevenson. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Jefferson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Hornets. Jazz trailed by 11. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. Hayward 3 and Favors the 4. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. And it's Kanter in at the center position.
Yeah, he always gives the fans a temporary souvenir, it seems like, blocking 2 or 3 shots into the 10th row. Of course, you got to give the ball back, so very temporary souvenir.
They're going to have to change that, because in baseball, when they knock those foul balls, they don't go check them.
You can keep them, that's right.
Yeah, same with the NFL. If the ball happens to get by the net, you can keep the ball.
That, right. Well, we need to change that in basketball.
I agree.
And you know what? He's a guy who will put some wood on you now. He'll throw his weight around. Bodying him up play after play can really wear you down.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
Derek Favors, a very defensive-minded young big man, 6'10", over 260 pounds. Got that 7'4" wingspan. Enormous potential, great size, and he can guard either power forwards or centers with ease.
Here's Kanter. A special move before the shot.
And this is Kanter.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Hornets leading by 7. Stevenson kicks to Walker. Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Conley dishes to Stevenson. Bangs home the trifecta. Stevenson's got 7. And Favors with the strength to battle inside. The Clark, the quick feet to cover in space.
Yeah, that's so important nowadays, Kevin, for a young player. He's got such outstanding instincts. Really, I think he's a defensive pillar for the Jazz.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Burks' shot is good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Stevenson passes to Kid Gilchrist. And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Vonleh, defended by Hayward. Here's Jefferson, and the basket good. Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
And here's Burks. Here's Burke. Off target on the 15-footer.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets lead by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break.
Coming up this Wednesday night.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Kid Gilchrist and Vonleh at the forwards. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Jefferson in at center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And that one's good.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Hayward's got space. It's good from about 19 feet. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Stevenson, the finger roll finish at the bucket.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
Burke kicks to Burks. Feeds it to Cantor. Jefferson is right there. 9 feet out. The shot will not go.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Burke dishes to Cantor. The pass to Burke. From the stripe. Rejected by Walker. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Walker leading the charge. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Exum kicks to Clark. There's the pick. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Clark. They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
And here's Neal outside. That's good.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business.